Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Dychronic, your host here on this Destiny 2 video, and today we're going to be going over the weekly reset in Destiny 2 for October 29, 2019. This is a very, very big week because it is going to be the kickoff of the Halloween event as well as a lot of other things. We've got the new dungeon that came out today, the new exotic quest for the Xenophage is coming out today. We got also the new game mode, the Momentum Control, coming out today. There's also a new cutscene, although that cutscene might have been from last week and I just didn't see it. But a new Eris cutscene that I saw. Maybe you'll see it too. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of great stuff going out. We're going to be talking about the regular weekly reset, everything from the Nightfall to the flashpoint, everything that has reset and information about that, as well as just a kind of intro to the Halloween event and stuff that I can actually glean from it. I want to climb this tree. I wish to climb it. There's like a little platform up there. I want to climb it. What is that? Is that a thing? I wanted to climb this way before I realized that there was a thing up here. What? What? You can just get you can just get candy up in the tree? Okay, 100% did not know. You can just push the bag's garbage off there. I did not know that this was up here. I just wanted to climb it. Apparently, you can get some candy up here. My assumption is that this stuff is gonna be... Is that an engram? No, that's just the light. Oh, there's legendary. Oh, I got some strange coins. I assume there's gonna be a lot of this stuff around the tower. Now, I can't really see any more from up here, so I assume they're just in special locations and maybe even just this tree, but the fact that oh look, it's a kitty cat. The fact that I found this was just totally on accident. But yeah, if you climb the tree, you get some candy and some chocolates to start off the thing. That's really funny. Hello again. Lots has happened. Yes, it was spring, lady. We saw each other in spring. But anyways, you start off the Eva quest. You go to her. You click the thing. She gives you a Festival of the Lost disguise, and that's literally what the quest says: is to get a masquerade helmet from Eva. From what I can tell, they have all pretty much the same stats, except for the 3 different elemental affinities. Let's go with the void one because I like hand cannon stuff. And if you haven't seen, recently I did a video of all of the armor perks, every single armor perk for Forsaken, what the columns are, what exists where, the gun distribution. My last weekend video, I did a video on that. It's a very useful video with a spreadsheet. You can actually tell what's on what. Alright, so the next part of the quest will be running a haunted forest while wearing a Festival of the Lost mask. So to be able to access this, either go to the map on the tower or Eva, I assume. But basically you can just launch it straight from the directory. There's going to be powerful gear tier 3s, a pinnacle gear reward for the weekly. That's pretty cool. And of course there's going to be 2 versions of it. You can have the firewall version, which you don't need PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live, and there's no matchmaking. And then there's obviously the match made. You should always do the match made if you can. And of course you have to be equipping the maps to be able to access. So that's all I'm going to talk about as far as that goes. Outside of that, Eva's inventory, I did want to show off a couple different things. You have these different weeklies and daily stuff where you can actually get chocolate strange coins. Every single one of these are going to be chocolate strange coins. My assumption, I don't know why the thing keeps flickering away. My assumption is that you get candy just from random stuff. Like you complete a strike and you get candy. You get kills, you get candy. That's what I assume. Each one of these masks costs a different amount of chocolate strange coins, and you can get any or all of them. On top of that, there's the Braytech werewolf, which you get with just candy. It's a 950 guaranteed weapon. If you're below 950, it's guaranteed to be 950, fully masterwork, and then after you get the first one, you can get random rolls if you want to get special versions. So I haven't actually seen what the actual roll is for this weapon, but from what it seems like, we have armor piercing, Zen moment, multi-kill clip. That's a decent roll for an auto rifle. It's a 450 auto rifle, meaning precision frame, the slower fire rate, but not the slowest. It has a range masterwork, which is pretty much what you want. So overall, Hammerforged rifling, more range. Overall, I would say it's built decently well. I'm not a big fan of multi-kill clip myself, but again, it's a 450 with a nearly maxed out range, by the way. That's some crazy ass range. So it might be that like range hound of an auto rifle kind of style. Oh, that looks nice on it, I gotta admit. That looks very Halloweeny. Halloweeny. Oh, is this like the exact same skin? Whoa. What are the chances that I found like literally the exact same skin on the skin? Outside of that, you can obviously buy all the different helmets if you want them. You can also get the epic mystery grab bag, both of the blue and the legendary versions. I'm assuming they'll give you a plethora of different Halloween themed stuff or enhancement cores or whatever. I can't actually preview it to show you, but that's gonna be it for Eva and the start of the Halloween event. Let's go ahead and see what else we can figure out. I mean, this tower just looks beautiful. I mean, look at the decoration. They really went all out this year, putting decoration everywhere. I love to see when a good... What does sunflowers have to do with Halloween? I love when a good thing comes together. It's just beautiful. It really is. Well done. Well done. Well done. Alright, so I actually do not know how to start the Xenophage exotic quest. I thought it might be Banshee, Ikora, the Drifter. I don't see where you start that at. So let me know in the comments down below. And of course, check out the comments for how you start that off. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on. Oh wow, what's behind this door, eh? What's over there, huh? I want to know what's over there. Okay. Oh, there's another tree that you can climb and get some resources. That's what I'm talking about. I love climbing. My innate need to climb things in Destiny has actually come out to be a boon for once. There we go. There we go. All right. There's some candy. And here's some candy. And there's some chocolate. Yeah. Oh, look, some more candy. Yeah. Moving on, let's go ahead and talk about the weekly reset, all the stuff that has reset and is new. Starting off with the Nightfall Ordeal, we actually have Garden World. That's going to be the big purple Cyclops at the very end, and obviously you got the full slew of possible right across the board. As far as the options Nightfall, we have Inverted Spire, the big Minotaur due to the end, the beta mission, dropping the Trichromatica Ghost Shell, the exotic Ghost Shell, Seventh and Song, the big purple Shrieker at the end, dropping the Duty Bound Auto Rifle, and then lastly, Warden of Nothing. The big Servitor at the end, dropping the 2-burst hand cannon, Warden's Law. The fastest one is definitely going to be Inverted Spire, and the highest scoring is going to be Warden of Nothing. The heroic modifier for this week will be Void Singe, and the daily is going to be Iron and Heavyweight. Pretty decent day to do it. A pretty decent day to do it. Moving on to the Crucible, the weekly rotating playlist with something very, very new because they added a new game mode called Momentum Control. Now this game mode is, it's weird. It's basically like you don't have any ability regeneration, you have increased gun damage, and every time you get a kill, you get energy for your abilities, you get energy for your supers, so it's all about being extremely aggressive and trying to get those kills quickly so you can get some momentum, and also there's control zones, which sounds really cool. Almost like SWAT from Halo 3, you're going to be killing people very, very quickly, and it just sounds like fun. Outside that, you obviously have the Labs Illumination, you have the Showdown as your other rotating playlist. As for Reckoning, this week it will be Solar Singe, and the daily right now is Grenadier, which is an okay daily to do, especially with the Taken, whatevers, and the boss this week should be the Swords. I believe last week was Likeness of Oryx. As for the Flashpoint this week, it will be on Nessus completing the Public Events, the Lost Sectors, and Heroic Adventures. I cannot tell you how many times I've called it a public adventure. We'll be able to get progress for this powerful gear. Moving on to the moon to show you off the different nightmare hunts. This week we have Zydron the Gate Lord, we have Tanix the Scarred, and we have Dominus Gold. So if you need any one of these for any of the reasons, that is available this week. And I just want to ask a question real quick. The Altars of Sorrows, has this symbol always been here? I do remember things like the Vex invasion zones and whatnot, but how long has this Altar of Sorrows been here? And is this new, or am I going crazy? And it doesn't have to do with that Eris Morn cinematic we saw in the beginning. I'm a bit confused. As for Escalation Protocol, this week it will be the Sniper Rifle. That's because last week was the SMG, and next week will be all three. Moving on to the Menagerie to show off everything that is available. This week the boss will be Hasapiko, the big Minotaur with the shield walls. For the normal mode, we have Void Singe, the daily being Iron and Heavyweight. As for the hard mode of Hasapiko, we have Extinguish, Iron, Blackout, and Void Singe. For a moment there, I thought I had to walk all the way over to Eververse, but that's not true, because I can access the store right here in the director. Let me just decrypt this useless engram. Let's go ahead and talk. Ooh, Sonic. If only it gave me something. Is that a hummingbird? What is this? Transmitter. Wow. We're gonna be showing off everything that is available for the week of the first week of the Halloween event, which obviously there's gonna be a lot of new things. If you wanted to get the Broom Sparrow, it's gonna be 800 silver, which is real money. Hopefully she does end up selling for Bright Dust the broom during the event, because there's 3 weeks of this event, by the way, so she should sell it, because they did say at the very beginning of Shadowkeep that they did want to make sure all of the things were going to be sold for Bright Dust, and you did have that opportunity. But let's go ahead and talk about the different Bright Dust purchases. We have the old Halloween shaders from last season. This one in particular I did like on a lot of different armor pieces, kind of like an oil slick black with some orange bits to it. Works pretty well with a lot of weapons, works pretty well with a lot of Titan armors. Oh, I get it. It's supposed to be Ski Ball, but it's Ski Gall. I get it. This one actually looks pretty good on a Titan as well. I haven't used it very much. Weapons might have some little gold bits to it. May I just ask the question real quick? Where does this yellow, gold, brown come from? It's not on this picture whatsoever. What's happening here, Bungie? Next up for the transmit effect should be like a little hummingbird. Oh, they're crows, they're not hummingbirds, they're crows. The ghost shell is going to be a speed demon public defender if you want one of those, and the emote is going to be the parting, which is gonna be about a rose where you sniff it and then you throw it, I assume. There you go. Next up, something that it's very important to go over is going to be the section of the event. So every time there's a special event, there's gonna be an entire section where you can literally buy everything for the entire event. Anytime you want anything from that event, it's all going to be available at all times to purchase for real money. And this time, just like in the past one, there's actually going to be options of Bright Dust. You can actually see this is going to be a 6,000 Bright Dust if you want the Skeletal Titan. If you want the armors on your particular class, looks like you have to log on to that particular class. So I'm on my Titan right now, so obviously I see Titans, and if I wanted to get this full set of whatever for, I think, yeah, ornaments, for universal ornaments, for the event, all I have to do is spend 6,000 Bright Dust, which I will do right now. Some things to note: if you see owned next to a lot of these different items, it's most likely because, you know, they were here last Halloween. All of these things were around last Halloween, and that's why I have them. I did not go in ahead of time and actually take a look and grab these things. This is just stuff from last time. Outside of that, I do not see any more of Bright Dust purchases, but like I said before, they should have Bright Dust purchases for everything as they go along with the event. And moving on finally to the Bright Dust section, showing off everything that is available strictly for Bright Dust. This is going to be the bulk of the things you can buy for Bright Dust. You have the Bone Boogie, you have the Ghost Shell Guiding Light, which is extra experience, always nice to have. The 9 Live Shell, which is something that did appear last year. It's going to be the Banshee's favorite, Vanguard and Crucible Scanner. You have these ships if you want it. Again, another last year one. This one was from last year as well. That Sparrow that I really like from last year. And then obviously you have the Omnigul Mask. If you want to be rocking some Omnigul Masks, obviously I'm going to be rocking some Omnigul Masks. And then some Ghost Projections. You got some more transmit effects with some Moon, which actually looks pretty good. You got some spiders, the same one from last year. I do love me some spiders, some soul snot. Is it soul snot or is it soul knot? I do not know. And then obviously some more of the same shaders from before. Soul Sknot. Oh yeah, man, I really love that Soul Sknot transmit effect, man. It's my favorite. Oh my god, Bungie, you missed out on a beautiful opportunity to dress up the bird in something Halloween. Why not? It's not like the bird does anything else. Anyways, we're gonna be moving on to Hawthorne's inventory. Hopefully I get something that's actually, it's not useful. I'm gonna be showing off her clan bounties and weekly raid challenges. You got things like gambits, you got the raids, you got the clan, the crucible, and obviously you have the ordeal, which is gonna be the final one, which is not a powerful gear. But as for the weekly raid challenges, for the Last Wish raid, you have Strength of Memory, gonna be the final boss fight. Basically, you can't shoot the same eye twice. Now, usually this is a non-issue because you just do the cheese method, but because you don't have the instant reload for your rockets or grenade launchers anymore from the the rift, this is going to be a lot harder than it was before. You might actually have to do this encounter legit. As for the Scourge of the past one, Hold the Line is going to be part of the first encounter. Basically, you have to do everything faster. Do not let the battery level get below half. You can see the battery level next to the map. It's going to have like a red section and a yellow section. Just don't let it get low enough. And finally, the Crown of Sorrows weekly bounty, the Limited Blessing. Basically, only 2 people can have the blessing at one time, so just have 2 pairs of people that transfer the blessing between them, and you just basically have to cover more than one area, like 1.5 areas. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. You know what is big deal? How beautiful this place is. Can you see this? It's beautiful. You know, Bungie, all I'm saying is that you could hide like some pretty cool like candy in places that are not just on top of trees. Like, you can technically get over there. That would be a cool place for it. You can go put one over here next to the Dexter's father guy, the new monarchy guy. This could be a nice spot for it. That would have been fun. By the way, nice progress on this portal there, Ikora. It seems like in the next few weeks we should actually have a working portal for the Vex to invade us. Again, terrible idea, Ikora, to put a Vex portal right next to the tower. But alright, let's just say that she knows what she's doing. Anyways, that's going to be pretty much it. That's going to be the end of the reset video. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions, any concerns. Look at these pumpkins. Beautiful. And again, make sure you help me out with some of the things I was asking about. I do not know how to start the Xenophage quest. I need some help figuring that out. On top of that, I also don't know where to start the dungeon. Let me know in the comments down below where to start that. I actually just don't have any idea. My assumption is going to be that moon thing, the altar or whatever on the moon, because the dungeon's supposed to be on the moon, right? It could be the dungeon. I don't know. But yeah, that's the end of the video. If you guys did enjoy, my name has been Dychronic, and I will see you guys on the next one. Oh, and just because, I want to say happy birthday to my dad. His birthday is on October 31st, literally on Halloween every single year, and I just want to say happy birthday to my dad. Alright, that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Oh no! Oh, Dad would not be proud of that one.